Hi, I'm Nazanin. Welcome to my Mehmuni. I'm at a stunt facility today because I'm going to learn how to kick some ass from one of the best. My guest is an action designer and fight and stunt coordinator, and he's worked on some of the biggest TV shows and films in Hollywood, like WandaVision, Transformers, Suicide Squad, just to name a few. He also competed on the US and Iranian National Teams for martial arts, and he's going to teach me an ancient Persian exercise ritual called Varzish Bastani, also known as Pahlavani. He's kind, but he's lethal. It's Shahaub Roudbari. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for
Oh my God, is your friend okay?
Don't worry about it, he'll be fine. Remi,
okay.
Walk it off, dude. Stunts.
We'll see you guys soon.
Get used to this.
He's gonna be fine, right? I'm not liable for this, am I?
No.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
I'm very excited. A little nervous.
You should be.
Okay.
Slash not at all.
A little scared. I feel like I'm athletic enough that I can handle this.
You're a G.
Oh,
We've done things together before.
We have.
You're a badass.
I've taken a syringe to the neck.
You have.
I've fallen on a
Took
mat.
a plate to the back of the head.
Plate to the back of the head. How did you get started in the stunt world?
Oh, long story.
Make it short.
Short version, no, for sure. Goes back to when I was a child. I loved Ninja Turtles. Just kidding.
Oh, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
best.
Teenage Mutant
Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in a Half Shell.
Turtle power!
I was hoping they'd all come in. I did martial arts professionally back in the day.
Right.
I did wushu, so I was
Right.
competing for the US team and for the Iran team, and I kind of did that whole world. And I went to graduate school for film, so I was doing filmmaking.
That's right, because you've directed.
I've directed.
Yes.
That was my background.
You've directed me, actually.
I have directed you. It's
I
such
keep
a pleasure.
forgetting. Yeah, no, that was really fun.
That was a very unique thing to be able to direct you on. So
Thank you very much. And then how did you get into Hollywood, though? What was that like?
It was a fun start. So I came down.
Do you audition for stunt work, or how does that work? What do you guys do?
Sometimes, not so much. It is. There's a million different paths into it.
Okay.
Because stunts is such, safety is a major part of it.
Yeah.
So word of mouth and familiarity are a big deal.
Yeah.
So it's not always just a matter of doing an audition unless it's very specialized.
Yeah.
It's usually the people you work with, they know you, they know your work.
Yeah. And how long have you been, actually working in Hollywood?
Came to LA in like 2000, came back to LA 2012-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And the first many years was just like fooling around, doing things, YouTube channel, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Started training with major stunt performers.
Yeah.
And like working with the guys at 8711, 87 North.
Those are big like stunt people? Okay.
It's like my first big set
Okay.
was the first John Wick movie. They were doing reshoots for that. They brought me on as like,
Love me
paid
some
intern.
Keanu Reeves. That
Such a good dude.
Did you get to work with him at all?
I did, yeah. I got to
How
train
was
together
he?
a bunch. He's all the
The
rules
best.
are true.
Yeah,
He's
of
a
course.
sweetheart.
Yeah, he's
Most
like-
of the people we work with are amazing.
Yeah, I've seen you post a lot of BTS from really big movies that truly everybody has seen.
The biggest movies.
Only the biggest movies. But no, it's really, I'm very proud to see our
wouldn't
people
bet on. Thank
shining
you.
in this field.
Thank you.
What are you going to teach me today?
We're going to do a fun little piece of choreography.
Shahaub is actually going to teach me an entire stunt sequence, and then I'm going to perform it and kick some ass. So let's meet our actual stunt actors.
Come on in,
They're gonna be helping
friends.
me out.
See ya?
Hey, Dustin.
Our good friend, Nazanin, of course.
Thank you for coming.
And Remi Bakkar,
Remi, of course. Habibi.
my beautiful good friends.
Okay.
Two of the top A-tier stunt performers in this industry, fight coordinators, all
humbled.
of that. So I'll be stunt doubling you. If you want, you can stand here to kind of
sorry.
watch an idea of it.
All right. Yeah.
So we're going to add a little Persian tinge at the beginning.
Okay.
We always like to tell a bit of a story.
Yeah.
So the story we're telling here is that you want to dance.
I do.
And motherfuckers are getting in the way of you dancing.
Motherfuckers are getting in the way
Right?
of me dancing. Okay.
So do a count. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom and boom, wang, bop, boom, hey, yeah. To the balls, to the balls.
Oh my God.
Right knee, to the face. He's done. Oh, this is where you show your strength. Hit him and throw and roll around. This is where the Persian choreography comes into play.
Okay, yeah.
End it with a good kid. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing.
You ready to do it?
I am. I'm ready.
All right, guys,
Okay.
stand by. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, action! Nailed it. He's the one of the balls. Go for the ball.
Open your legs.
Oh, Jesus. Dustin, run.
And that's
Bravo.
it. Thank you guys for coming.
We can take our time to warm up. That was amazing, by the way. Way to improv beat the shit out of these guys.
Thanks, guys, for
ready to
being
get
good
right into it?
sports. Yeah. Okay.
So, open up to a nice circle.
Okay.
If anything starts hurting, if you have any injuries,
Yeah.
let me know.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll just do a slow warm up, do some drills of all the motions of the choreography you saw,
Okay.
we'll do drills to find out how to do those movements.
Okay.
And then once we do the movements, we'll slowly, piece by piece, section by section, do that whole fight.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Start off warming up the neck, back and forth. That improv fight was epic. Full circles.
Open your legs.
You commanded him to
ask you to do
spread
that.
his legs, didn't you?
When I do weight training, I've been told,
Yes.
you're supposed to like
Sit back.
exhale as you push the weight out. So
Yes.
is that kind of similar when you're throwing punches? And
Yeah,
stuff?
I mean, strictly on the athletic side of things, it's very important to be able to do your motion properly,
Yeah.
relax, open up.
And to breathe.
But also because a lot of what we do is performance.
Right.
So the sound you get, very much like dance, where like where the breath is
Yeah.
going to affect your performance. So
Okay.
yes, we focus. At first, when people learn choreography, sometimes it's harder
Yeah.
because you're so in your head about it,
Yeah.
so you're not breathing.
Yeah.
To be able to open that up and relax your body is a huge deal.
Okay.
And also a lot of the things we do, like even as we went, you heard like the
Yeah.
sounds that come out.
Yeah.
That's also to regulate
Yeah.
the breath, but also signals for each other because it's all choreography.
Yeah.
It's like dance. So if I'm fighting him,
Uh-huh.
I barely remember the choreo, then all of a sudden he gives me the sound to be like, oh, now he's coming. Like I know.
Oh, okay. It's like
Yeah.
auditory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan, they kind of do the whole thing of like
Yeah.
he's in the middle fighting 9 people.
Yeah.
Instead of remembering this guy, then that guy, then that guy, he's fighting him. Then he hears something, he knows he's
Oh,
coming.
I like that.
Yeah.
That is very helpful. That would be
Yes.
helpful to me. Who are the
Funnest?
most athletic? Tell me that. Who's the most athletic and like a natural at fighting?
Fucking Chris Hemsworth is incredible.
Yeah, he looks like he is.
He's a true athlete.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa is a true athlete. These are guys who are like
Yeah.
better than most, who are as good as top level stunt people.
Right, right, right.
Hugh Jackman is different level. He's so good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great. And he's like older than all of them.
Yeah. But
No shade
still,
to Hugh
incredibly.
Jackman. But who is the toughest to teach?
It ranges. I mean, honestly, a big part of what we do and how we teach
Yeah.
has to do with like breaking things down to a point and being able to teach people in different ways.
That's
Just
true.
similar to directing,
Right.
as opposed to this is the way you got to do it.
Right. 'Cause
Fit
everybody
into
has
our box.
different learning styles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if a person has a background in dance, and
Yeah.
as opposed to teaching them like a martial artist and being like, no, put your hips, you fight this way,
Yeah.
speaking to them in the language of dance. Like we just
we're
came
gonna
off of a
roll
big
over.
dance movie, and like so, or we were working with Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
Same thing for going.
on the what the movie, the stunt one?
Fall Guy. No, I
Fall
didn't
Guy.
work with him on that.
You didn't.
I did the live show, so I got to work with him on that
Oh,
part. but-
that's so fun.
so much fun.
Where was
Those
the
are
live
amazing.
show?
Universal Studios.
Oh,
on the Waterworld set.
That's so cool. And then would
horse
you
dance
say,
for sure.
like, do you think that there's been, you know how like in, for SAG, like for Hollywood, for actors, not just stunt actors, but actors, like we have very much an underrepresentation of Middle Eastern actors on screen. Is it the same in the stunt world? Or do you think it's better in the stunt world?
Stunts for one. I mean, we did this whole push of diversity in stunts.
I saw
especially-
that, yeah.
Which is a fun project.
Right.
But I think stunts, to an extent, is a reflection of the industry as a whole.
Yeah.
Because for one, it's the same as casting. First of all, if we're stunt doubling, we're doubling for other actors.
Right.
So
Oh, that's true. But you've played like, you doubled Jason Statham, didn't you?
I did a little bit, yeah.
Did you? I was gonna say, I mean, he's not Iranian, but
He's
so
not
as
Iranian.
long as you look like him, it can work
Both
out.
people are their own separate ethnicity,
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
we represent one another.
Yeah.
One thing that is getting better is there's a little more awareness as far as being ethnically appropriate when it comes to stunt casting.
Oh, I love that.
Every project where we go on to play Iranian, because
Yeah.
there's probably only like a handful of Iranian stunt performers, incredible people, but not many.
Oh, didn't you? You were on Extraction.
I was
with
on
Gwenshi
Extraction.
Set. Yeah. How was
she's
that?
incredible. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's good at stunts.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So like she didn't have as much of a background in it,
Right.
but she trained hard as hell.
Good.
Super smart, hardworking
Iranians
person.
work hard, my friend.
She's incredible, man. I love her.
That's cool.
I don't know.
That was nice. I remember you actually posted a video on Nowruz, right? You guys were on set and you were dancing to the when
Yeah.
Salat Tazbin happened, when the New Year
That's
changed.
so sweet.
That's cool.
I remember I went up to her on set and I was like, Nouruz Mubarak, and we were like talking and laughing. She's like, hey, are you down to do a little dance? I was
Yeah.
like, let's fucking go.
I'm always down to do a little dance.
And then that thing got crazy.
Of
It got
course.
viral as hell.
I think that it's also really nice for Iranians in the
90,
diaspora and Iranians in Iran
Yeah.
to see that Iranians are doing things in different fields that are cool and
yeah.
different and unique, and that they're surrounded by non-Iranians that are also like you guys had crew that were kind of like clapping along
Oh,
and
yeah, they
joining.
start
You know,
dancing
people
with
like
us.
that to see cross cultures
100%.
go back.
I think that's the thing that we've been fans of like, we wear it on our sleeves. I know to an
Yeah.
extent, all the pros and cons, different people, things they have to deal with is different for their journey.
Yeah.
Vali, being very outspokenly, I'm not like, hi, my name is Paul. I've
Yeah.
been doing this. Like, no, I'm Shahaub
Of
Roudbari,
course.
Remi, Bakkar. Like,
Yeah.
we wear our ethnicity. Dustin, Stern-Garcia.
No, I think it's important. I actually have talked about this to other people about the importance of our names and how it just happened to me yesterday too, where I met someone new and they're like, I'm like, Nazanin. Oh, and can we call you Naz? I was like, no, it's Nazanin. Like,
damn, girl,
it's
get
like,
it.
I
Yeah.
just met you too. Like, that's
Yeah.
like something that, my sister calls me, not people on set or,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very, because I also feel like our names are also
It's left,
they're
right
things
over
coming
left.
from our ancestors.
Are.
And it shows who we are as people, where we come from.
Hell yeah.
And I'm very proud of it. And I think it's, for someone to not try to say your name properly,
Yeah.
to me, I see it as disrespectful. I know that their intention isn't that.
Yes.
But I have like a hair trigger for it. So
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, like, it's become a systematic thing that we don't think about as much. but it's
right.
beautiful. So yeah, I'm a fan of that. Like, for one, inclusion and not necessarily being on the nose with it, but
Yeah.
always celebrating and knowing who you are.
Totally.
Yeah.
How
Big
were
fan.
your parents when you were like, I want to
Switch.
go into this? Because Iranian parents are not famous for like liking the kids going into the arts.
Yeah, I lucked out. My
Okay.
parents are incredibly supportive. They were very big fans from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because,
That's nice.
yeah.
Do you think it has to do with also the fact that you're a guy? They're a little more open
For
with
sure.
that? Yeah.
In certain ways, yeah. My
Uh-huh.
parents as a whole were quite liberal. I mean, they
That's
moved to
nice.
the States pre-revolution.
Same. My
Oh,
parents
shit.
did too. Yeah.
And they moved back to Iran post-revolution. It was a
That's
whole
right.
thing.
You lived in Iran for a while.
Yeah.
And is that when you competed on the Iranian national team?
It was after the fact, no, because I was there
after.
92 to 2002.
Yeah.
Then I came to the US, I did martial arts and got big into it, but then I went back. I wanted to compete for Iran.
Yeah.
So I went back during that time, 2008. That is one of the very fun things about stunts is, because for one, you get very specialized, you do high level stuff, but everyone comes from a different background.
Yeah.
You have people who are horse riders, motorcycle people, martial artists from all different kinds of martial arts, gymnasts, dancers. You ready to start getting
I'm
into
ready.
some shit? All right,
Yeah.
guys, let's fucking do this.
Shahab, teach us what to do.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So this is kind of a fundamental exercise that helps translate into a lot of what we do.
All right.
When we're doing fights, as opposed to just like shooting arms out, doesn't have that dynamic look. We want to be able to twist our hips properly to make things look better. For right now, feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart.
Okay.
We're gonna sit into it a little bit.
Butt back?
Arms nice and open. Yeah,
Yep.
butt back. Part of what we want with the arms is similar to dance. We want to create a nice, good, open structure here.
Okay.
Turning to our right. You can pivot on your foot. Very nice. Looking forward the whole time. And rotate to the opposite side. Boom.
Oh, so always look forward?
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, a little more snap. Boom. 1, 2. Don't forget to breathe. Oh shit, socks are coming off.
Fucking getting real,
We are getting
bitches.
serious
The
in here,
socks
you
came
guys.
off.
After 2, he's like, more.
Yeah.
So on each count, I want pop, pop, back and forth.
Do we say pop pop?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
want, you can
All
say
right.
whatever you want. And 1, 2, 7, no, 8. You got this. 9, 9 again, and 10. Holy shit, amazing.
That was good. Thank you guys. It was really fun. I'll see you guys later. Yeah.
You're already automatically doing something which I love.
Yeah.
Is you're keeping your center of gravity in the middle.
I don't want to brag, but I did do Billy Blank's tie bow.
We're gonna make it into a punch.
Okay.
So, as opposed to arms being out and open,
Yeah.
we're gonna tuck those elbows in. Hands gonna go out, super slow. Full line all the way across. Good, and back in. 3, 4. Good. Let's go back. And 3, 3, 4. Good job. You're automatically turning your hips so much more than most people. Buddy can.
Okay, thank you so much.
You ready?
It's the Persian, you know. I'm like, ready.
And
5, 6,
2.
7, 8. Yeah.
1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this. You're a killer.
Okay, I got it. I'm a killer.
Dink. And over.
Oh, I see.
Dink. Over. Dink.
Half. Over. Half. Over.
If I'm doing like this, without twisting my body, it looks like shit. Back. Boom. All the way over. Boom. Back. That's what sells power. Barely, even if I'm not touching him at all, this is boom. That
Yeah.
send and pull back
Yeah.
is what sells it. And then adding to the reaction, that's when you get the illusion like, holy shit. There. Back. Nice and slow over.
Yeah. And 1,
Yeah.
and 2,
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
and 2,
Yeah.
and 1, and 2, and one more time. And
Did I hurt you?
no, no.
He's like, no, fuck no, you didn't.
Nice.
Okay, so that's the first move.
That was the first move. Now, another thing I want
Nice.
us to do is start to learn our distance. Boom, boom, boom. Ready?
Yeah.
And go. Bang, boom, whack. Oh my God, Remi, how's your neck?
Ah!
All right, next. What do you got now? Bring it on. Bring it on. Oh my Jesus Christ. Dear God. Dustin, your turn. It doesn't look real at all? Go for, oh my God. Jesus, Remi, get in there. For you guys do the 45-degree strike and you do the exact same thing you're doing.
Yeah.
There you go. Nailing it. She's a goddamn natural.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get some weapons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, nailed it. for example, if I'm just trying to throw you directly
Yeah.
and you want to resist, it's going to be hard to do it.
Yeah.
But as I kind of twist you and turn you over, it's a lot easier to make you fall.
Yeah.
Kind of push that arm down. And up. Oh, God. Step, go. Shake hand. And at the same time, yeah, punch your right arm. Shake hand. Full gang. Oh, God. The kick.
Yeah.
Step away from it. Balls. Balls. Excellent.
Okay, are we gonna do the whole thing?
From the
Let's
beginning
do it,
into that point.
Perfect.
Yeah, set. 3, 2, 1, action. Oh, God. Dodge. Under. Catch. Bang. And boom. Step and catch. Balls. Balls. Oh, my God. That's fantastic. Let's go straight to the next move,
Okay.
actually, time-wise. Both hands are going on. See both my thumbs on the top of his wrist? I want you to draw a big circle with his arm all the way down, and he's going to do a nice little roll.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect.
Right? Yes. So open your chest to make sure you're out of the way. And okay, nailed it. Catch. Big circle. Go up to Dustin. Grab him by the arm and the neck. Shakang. And oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. You ended it with the double fist.
All right, let's see if I can do this.
Ready, cat, let's do it.
That was so fun! All right, so we are here with Shahaub, and he is going to teach us this ancient Persian exercise ritual that dates back thousands of years. It's how Persian warriors used to get ready for battle, actually, using what's called a mil. It's referred to as varzish bastani or pahlavani. It's done in what's called a Zurkhaneh, and Shahab's going to tell us a little bit more about it. First of all, give me a little bit of a brief history on this tradition.
Well, yes, so Zurkhaneh, as you said, was kind of how it was a place to work out for people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yes, every single one of the workouts in the Zurkhaneh are based on a martial type.
Yeah.
So similar to like martial arts houses in China and all around the world. Iran, like mil represents gors or swords, so it's to get the strength for those weapons.
I see.
You have the kaman, so it's to get the strength to have a good pull.
Right.
Like all the different, if you think about Shahnameh and all the different like
Yes.
martials that like Rostam and them did,
Yep.
everything represents that. So
Okay.
the spinning, everything they do. And it was just a good gathering place for people in Pahlavana to like have a place of discipline for people to train.
Did women train with these as well?
I hope so. Yeah, I mean,
I don't wanna say
ancient
I don't
Persian
know.
history,
Yeah.
for sure. There's
Yeah.
a lot of Persian,
Yeah.
like
Ancient, yes.
The generals of the army and a lot of, even in Shahnameh, like Tamim, all this stuff.
Right, right.
In the cities,
Yeah.
not as often.
Yeah.
Hopefully there'd be more, but I
Yeah.
do know, like, as far as martial arts in Iran, yes, Iranian martial arts women are incredible. Some of
Yeah.
the best in the world.
I know.
Versus
World
Zurkhaneh is a
champions.
little bit more, probably not in the best way, it's become a little more one-sided.
Right. I mean, now under the current regime, it's very different than
Oh,
what it was
yes.
thousands of years ago.
Yeah. Religious changes
yeah.
are made.
And how did you? So I'm assuming you got into it because you
My
competed in
pops.
martial arts,
And that too.
And that too. Okay.
For me, I mean, growing up, Babam, like he came up to Zira Zurkhaneh and we had a martial
okay.
arts studio in Iran. So even when I was a little baby, I saw my dad like doing meal in the house.
Yeah.
So this is a whole thing for him.
And I think people think these are hollow.
No,
These
they're
are
solid
these
wood.
are like this one. He brought me the lighter ones, but
Upon
they're
special
very
request.
heavy. Yeah, they're like 25 pounds. The other ones are like 35,
Even
40
more so,
pounds
yeah.
or something.
And it's
yeah.
about the distribution of weight. Like when you have
Yeah.
the heavy on the end, it's
Right.
this whole like be able to hold it out is very, very
That's
difficult.
crazy. I
So
know.
it's all about momentum and carrying it,
Yeah.
which is helpful.
And you competed on the Iranian and the U.S. national team for martial arts.
I did, yes.
How
for
was
sure.
it playing for Iran?
It was amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
it was an incredible experience.
Yeah.
It was something that I wanted, like, because I was in the U.S., but I did want to go back to compete on behalf of our country.
Right.
It was a up and down experience though, because obviously
Yeah.
it is under the current Islamic Republic.
Everybody, well, not everybody knows, but like athletes are under immense pressure and they're
Yeah.
watched and
Yes.
they're
You're
controlled.
representing the country. It is
Right.
very much like the face of Iran out there in a beautiful, positive way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at the same time, there is, especially for the women on the teams,
Right.
there's a lot more of that like intense supervision. So
there's people from the regime that kind of follow you guys around where you're going and make sure you're not saying the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Keeping a close eye. I heard you said something.
Out.
Yeah, especially when they're out because athletes from Iran have defected, famously like Kimia Alizadeh, Taekwondo champion, and they try to stop the defections and they try to stop you from telling the truth to the press. So you also experienced that.
And not just that, a big part has to do with the press, big part has to do with defection, which is a big thing.
Yeah.
But then a lot of it is just raftor, like what they're doing. So like speaking to other men would be a big taboo, or even if they're ever showing anything. So they're constantly like hounded and followed around as far as, how much a hijab مقنعش مثلا برای چیز باشه.
Well, we had Elnaz Rakabi. She was the climber, and she got under, they met her at the airport when she came back from competing, because when she was competing, her thing fell back or something. So I feel like they control the women way more.
100%.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of goes back to, it's a whole history with us of how we treat our men versus our women.
Yeah.
Vali, when we were on the team, like as the guys, there's definitely a level of go out, do your thing, party, have a good time. Of course, there's still, even within that, like drinking is illegal, how we behave, never to say anything anti-regime. It's very controlled in that way. Yeah. But as far as socializing, hanging out with other teams, that's not as heavily supervised.
Right.
Like, even I, being this like Iranian American on the team, I was definitely a little bit more like open and liberal.
Kept you on a tight leash.
Even the girls on our own team, for one, even competing in the stuff they do, to have hijab and all that while they're doing their forms is a crazy thing.
It's ridiculous.
It's insane.
Yeah.
But then yes, like even if we're sitting at the stadium and I'm like sitting with one of the girls and we're laughing or chatting, a lot of times like even if they don't give me shit for it, or they might be like, hey, could you guys or whatever, they get in a lot of trouble after the fact.
It's very indicative of this regime. The women, there's oppression on both genders, but there is a particular subjugation and repression on the women. I mean, it's enshrined into law, so it's obviously going to follow them into the athletic world.
And you have these people and athletes who love what they're doing.
Yeah.
But these people barely make any money.
Yeah.
They do it because of the love and passion of it. And they deal with all this shit because of love and passion. I know everybody has their individual stories, Vali.
That's why
they're being taken advantage of.
I was going to say that's why they feel like that. Athletes that have defected have said that they felt like this immense. It's this pressure. So you already have the pressure of being a competitor and going on the national, international stage, and then you have this added layer of a dictatorial theocracy that's like watching everything that you
100%.
do. Yeah,
and it's that dual feeling of you're representing the people and the culture and the history, and like we have a pride in being Iranian.
Of course,
I want to compete for that country because it's my people, my land, my blood, everything, and like millions of things about it that I love and adore. But yes, there is that dual side of I'm also representing that government, which is a pain in the ass.
Right.
And again, not to speak on everyone's behalf, there are athletes who are a fan of that. There are a lot of people who do come from more conservative backgrounds. Majority, unfortunately.
Yeah. You're representing, for you, you're representing Iran and its history and its culture.
Absolutely.
Not the
all the
regime.
beautiful sides. Exactly.
Speaking of the beautiful sides,
we're gonna get into some meal?
Let's do so we can do a little routine together or something.
Right. So, you ready for these?
Yeah.
Let's go with one to start.
Okay.
So we're gonna take one.
Okay.
Let's roll it on up. A nice basic position to start with is it resting on your shoulder. First motion, if you can see it from my back, I just want you to go back and then pull it back forward. Right?
Okay.
Back.
So just slides?
Yeah. And forward. If you got that decently well, especially with the light ones.
Yep.
Now I want you to give a little circle. So if you're watching this, back from there, and I want you to curve it over and bring it in from the side. So again, back straight, curve it from the side, turn over your tricep. Nice. Back. Very good. I want you to take it back, swing it around and bring it in. Boom. Nice. Now, instead of going straight back, I actually want you to slow motion, if you look at it, going over the head, so not just from your right ear, over the head, and then I let it do a full swing and I bring it back in. Boom. Try it. Go one. Ring. Good. Two. Very good. And one. Boom.
Okay.
Two. Boom. Three. Very good. Let's do both now.
Oh my God. Okay.
You're kicking ass, dude.
Can I try one solo with the left too?
Yes.
So I get the feel?
Yes.
Okay. I don't, why, is it like this?
No. Other way.
What am I doing? Yeah.
From here, let it drop and then swing across your left.
Okay.
There you go, one more time. That's it. And then you curve in.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Whoom.
Okay.
Good. Try again. Nice.
It didn't start out being a religious thing. First, it was just a cultural thing that was happening.
Yes. It predates. Like,
right.
Even if you
predates
look at,
Islam.
Shahnameh and all that stuff, like it's technically written post-Islam, so it has
Yeah,
elements.
elements.
Nah, the ancient side of Persian military workouts,
Yeah.
it predates that.
Yeah. It was just
And-
cultural.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
But you'll see, especially now,
Mhm.
it does have heavy, like Ali is the biggest thing. Because like in Iran with Shiaism, it's
Yeah.
heavily tied into this. So you'll see as they're doing it, there's constantly like, yo, Ali, yo, Hassan, yo.
Yeah.
It's very much about like calling upon God. For
Right.
power.
Right.
Um,
Okay. We are calling upon the culture in this.
oh yeah.
I don't want to, feel like anyone thinks we're disrespecting them. Okay.
Nice. So nice and slow from here. We're going to do a bit of a swing to help get them up.
Okay.
Yoink. Bring it in here. So what you'll see constantly happens to a lot of people is they hit themselves in the face with these.
Amazing. We're
Especially
going to
when you have
try
two.
not to do that.
We're going to do our math.
Okay.
So relaxing here. One by one, super slow.
Okay.
First the right one.
Yeah.
Up and over. Whoom. Nice. Left. Whoom. Nailed it. One. Two. One. Two. Okay, girl.
Did I do it?
Two. You're killing it.
Okay.
One, two.
Oh, 1, 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's try that. Okay, let's try it. Ready?
One, two. Again. One, two. Good. Even less gap between.
Yeah.
One, two. Boom, boom. Yes. Ultimately, what'll become a fun part of it, I get tired too. As
Yo,
opposed
Ali.
to
Yeah.
as separate
Yeah.
of one,
Uh-huh.
two, which
Yeah.
is definitely a form. You want to get to just flowing them. One, two, one, two,
Wow.
one. You ultimately want them always in motion.
Always in motion. I have an idea. So you're going to be showing the faster version, and I'm going to be showing the beginner's
Dope.
version. Let's do that.
One, go.
That was amazing. Oh my God, that's a lot of workout today.
Where are you
I
feeling
need
it the
like
most?
8 meals right now to make up. I need carbs, I need protein.
Just for the audience, do you want to
Yeah.
try it with these ones?
Yeah, I can try it. I don't know if I can do 2.
Just do one.
Yeah, okay.
Take your time. Watch your head.
Okay, hold
Nice
on.
and slow.
My mom's gonna watch this and she's gonna be like,
She's
"Whoa."
gonna be so proud.
Yeah, ready?
And swing it up. If you ever need to, you could use this left arm to stabilize. Let's try the slow version, just back and
There's
forth.
absolutely
Back.
no way I'm gonna get this over my head. I can try 1.
Try one. I'll be there to safety you just in case. Ready? Try
Let
the
me
swing.
try one with a hand on it.
Do it. Nailed it.
Absolutely not gonna happen. That was amazing. That was so fun. Thank you for that little lesson.
My pleasure. man.
And
Thank
I
you.
appreciate all of your talent from today. And I hope that I get to work with you on set again.
Dude, we will. Honestly,
We
as
will.
earlier you're asking about like actors, who are the people that are very athletic. Compared to a majority of actors we work with, you picked up things so much faster
Oh my
than
God,
anyone.
did you guys hear
We
that?
didn't
I picked
rehearse
up
or do any of
things
this stuff
we didn't
before.
We didn't
All
actually.
done
That's
here.
the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah.
So if you need anyone on set, you need a stunt actor, you need a stunt double, I mean,
let's
call me.
fucking
I
go.
can body double for
Do
a lot
your
of
own
people.
action. Holy
Thank
shit.
you so much,
really
Shahaub.
bad.
It was so good seeing you.
Merci, merci.
Guys, thank you for coming to my Mehmuni with Shahaub Roudbari. We'll see you next time. Hey, hey, hey. Ah!
Oh my God, is this what you do to every single one of your men?
Yeah.
Do it again. I dare you. I thought it was cool. What the hell? Damn it, knuckles. Oh God. Ah! Oh Lord. Oh sweet Jesus.
Hey, I'll see you at the next Mehmuni.
All right, sounds good.
Bye.
Oh no.